Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Crypto Night Show. Your host Superman in the house, and here we are with the PulseChain weekly review. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let's see where everything is at right now on PulseChain. We're gonna go through the markets, of course, and break down a few project updates with the news. So let's see where the health is. Yeah, if you guys haven't shared the show on X, of course, share the show on X and take a moment to hit the repost. Let's see where that is, and there's the link right there. So smash that out. That'd be really helpful. There is the link. And sharing is caring, as they say. All right, let's get into it. Without further ado, we're going to get into the crypto markets and see where that's at. We're going to bounce straight into that. And so get into the chat as well while you're there, and let us know anything that you think is hot that we can talk about. At the moment, market cap of crypto 3.79 trillion. Down 0.4%, and of course it's still Sunday in the US, which we typically know is either a flat or down day, and here we are in New Zealand. We're already on Monday. It's currently just past midday, the 3rd of November. Can you believe it? So yeah, crazy. We got the amount of coins, 19,408 coins on CoinGecko. Bitcoin right now is actually up 0.3%, so that's a good sign. $110,304. We got Ethereum right now is at $3,873, up 0.1%. We're XRP up 0.4% at $2.50. BNB at number 5 is down 1.1% at $1,082. We've got Solana down 0.1%, $185 there at number 6. Number 9 is Tron. It is down 0.2% at 29.7 cents. And number 10 there, wrap it up, is Doge, down 1% at 80.5 cents. So that's kind of where we are right now. And in terms of the weekly update, we're going to talk about that. But the best performer over the last 24 hours is it's actually XRP, 0.4%, followed pretty closely by Bitcoin, 0.3% up there. The best performer in the last week, while everything's down, so it hasn't been a great weekly review for that. But the best performer, I guess, is maybe Tron, 0.7%, followed by Bitcoin, only down 2.9% there, but still holding up pretty well. Getting ready for, I guess, the end of the year run that we're all expecting there. Still expecting interest rate cuts. So interest rate cuts are still, I think, over 60%. So even with Powell's comments, we're still, reasonably expecting there to be some interest rate cuts there. So hold on to it for that, and the interest rate cut cycle to continue. That's where we are, because the labor market's still mixed to poor, relatively speaking, despite all the investment that will pick up as we move forward in time into 2026. So looking at the top 100, we've got Internet Computer, ICP, back in the mix. Remember when that was all ago? That was rallying for like a year. It was pretty impressive. That is up 28%, $4.14, number 62. We got White Bitcoin at number 28, is up 27%. BitTensor Tau at number 39 is the third best performer, up 21%. Trump Official is at number 79, and that is the fourth best performer, up 20%. And then finally, Zcash at number 32 is up 19.4%, and that is our fifth best performer there. And we've still got Pi Network sitting below there as well, way off its high, and struggling there to get some value. Top 1,000 coins, we've got Digibyte, Miner Protocol, and Diverge Loop. They're all pretty much on the move there in the top 1,000. Trending overall is Asta, Internet Computer, and ZK Sync at the moment. Those are what's trending there. So yeah, overall, 3.79 trillion is the market cap of crypto. Super small. I cannot say that it's still super small. But the top performers, Bitcoin there at 110,435 and Ethereum at 38.79. Now let's bring up the strategic ETH reserve, because I can't remember if we've done a recent update on that, but we'll pull that up too. The last main update, what was that? So Bitmine Immersion on 25th had 77,000 ETH buy. I believe they've been buying during this low at right now as well. So we probably get an update there tomorrow is my expectation. Probably get Bitmine Immersion updating tomorrow. They're currently sitting on 3.3 million ETH. Remember, their target is 6 million ETH. That's 5% what they call a sovereign put. and it gives them some impact on the network. And of course, we are also looking at some of the other ones that have been moving. So Coinbase increased by 11.9K. Optimism, they're up 3.6K there. Aave DAO down 2,100, and Status was down as well. So there's some of the big recent moves. Overall, 6 million ETH is sitting in the SER entities, $23.3 billion, and that is 5% of supply combined. And of course, we know that Bitmine Vision is going up to 5% in total. SharpLink, we're going to keep an eye on SharpLink as well. And obviously, we're still keeping a lookout for FG Nexus, which was going to raise, what was it, $20 billion, I think it was. So we've got to keep tabs on that. We do have the PulseChain SAC still down here at number 53. So that's still sitting down there. And we've got 71 entities currently on the list here for the Strategic ETH Reserve. So we'll keep a tab on that. All right. Certainly we have, we got the chart here. I think we got the chart. So this was the chart, right? So let's just go to get rid of the ETFs and just go to the SERS. That has been our profile. So it does look like we're having a bit of a flattened off period in the last wee while, but it's early days, right? Early days, November the 3rd. So we're just gone on to a new month. But definitely has flattened a little bit there. So the pace slowed down a little bit, despite the fact that the prices right now are fantastic for Ethereum pickups. But we do know the exchanges are well over 4.2 million has removed off exchanges during that same period. So it's definitely getting scarce, the old ETH there. But the price not showing up yet, and it will happen pretty fast. That's how it happens, right? The re-rate, and of course, everyone's talking about over 5K altcoin season, and of course, Bitcoin dominance, peaking out 60% or so, and then down we go. So for the altcoin season, so keep a lookout for that. We certainly want to run away in the majors, and then move into that altcoin season move. All right, so that's overall. That's where we are with the old crypto. Let's see what else. Don't forget to share the show around on X as well. That really, really helps on our PulseChain weekly review. Next up is PulseChain. So we're going to talk about that and get into project updates. So let's go to that as well. So at the moment, we're on day 905, heading towards that 1,000 day mark. That's going to be pretty crazy. Sure, there'll be a lot of parties at the time. But anyway, Pulse at the moment is quadruple 029, down 2.3%, 29% of the mean sacrifice price. So even a little bit, I think even a tad weaker than what we had yesterday. I think we're just around the 3,000 mark. We've got PulseX at the moment at quadruple 191, down 4.2%, sitting at 19% of the mean sacrifice price. And then we've got the buy and burn sitting at 7.99% based on GoPulse numbers. So we're just below 8% there. INC at $1.10, that's showing a bit of weakness too, down $4, 4.23%. So we really didn't recover from the big whale that sold yesterday. Sold 500,000 down, and I think moved about 460 over the chain or something like that. So we still obviously have had the impact of that. We're going to recover from that again. But we've got Hex at the moment at 66 hundredths of a penny, down 2.7%. EHEX at 17 hundredths of a penny, no change there. And the combined price EX and PX is at 8.83 hundredths of a penny right now. So a super good entry, obviously, into PulseChain after the whale redistributed his coins. That's all we can say about that. Moving to the gas prices. We've got 290,000 beach, which is the lowest I've seen it. Isn't it the lowest? We've had 300,000, 360. But now at 290, 3 cents for a PulseX swap. It's typically been 4 tenths of a penny the last 4 or 5 days. So we even got that lower today. Moving to validators, we're at 3,243. So it looks like we're up about, what's that, 50, 60 validators. So that's kind of good news. And the bridge there, so look at the bridge value, 95.2 million based on GoPulse. And that's pretty similar to what we were yesterday. I think we may have been 95.3 or 6 or something, maybe. So it might be slightly down there. Let's go to the PulseChain stat site, which is our new site that we've got data from. And we've got the bridge flows, right? So the bridge flows are timestamped at UTC at midnight, I believe. And so this should be the latest, I think. And so we had almost $900,000 inflow and 902K outflow with a net of negative 7,400. So pretty much flat, right? We'll just say it's flat today. So that's pretty much it. Does give you the idea of what tokens coming in and out. And so forth. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So we've got lots of tokens, 357 different tokens bridged in. How about that? Pretty impressive, eh? Yeah, not Not bad, not bad. What else have we got? The Hyperlane. So Hyperlane, what do we got there? Timestamp there. We got 833k inbound, 768k outbound. So actually a net flow from Hyperlane, which is one of our big bridge with up to 170 chains, which have got HUSD flow. Yeah, $64,000 net flow there and 1,100 transactions. That is the Hyperliquids. Yeah, we had a big exit there. It wasn't too good, 46k, but we had a nice little inflow there. 21k 3 days ago, and just a little bit of positives there the last couple of days with Hyperlane. Now that's a daily net flow of HUSDC, so that's the mechanism there for the Hyperlane. Cool. All right, so the monthly, we got the monthly flows. I think we have got the monthly flows too. So still negative, not surprised there. Negative, October was negative 0.6 million. Obviously, we just started November and we're negative already, 0.7, but we'll probably expect a nice little capital reversal. That's probably what we could say about that. All right, I just got to fix something up here. Where we going here? I think that one. Is it that one? No, not that one. Where is it gone? This one? No, not that one. Let me. Yeah, all right. Let me fix this up. Puppy power. All right, I'll do it. I don't know why it's defaulting there. Bam. All right. There we go. That's fixed up now. Dark mode. All right. So that's kind of where we are with the old bridge data. Anything else that's interesting on there? Let's play around a little bit. Bubbles. We've got the bubbles. Oh, the bubbles there. Presumably this is working correctly, but there's the bubbles. Everyone likes the bubbles. Move the bubbles around. What else we got on there? That's pretty cool. Token rankings. What else? Leagues. Let's have a quick look at leagues, shall we, while we're here? So we've got Pulse leagues. So I guess to be in the Pulse holders, to be a dolphin, if you got 0.01% of the supply, there's 865 holders there. Squids, 735. You need 150 million Pulse to be a squid. 1,737. So that's 0.001% of the supply. So based on that numbers right now. Equivalently for PulseX, you need 196 million PulseX, 8,832 holders of that right now. So that gives you some idea. A dolphin, 2 billion tokens to be a dolphin in PulseX, 1.5 billion to be a dolphin in the old Pulse. Moving to Hex squid, you need 705,000 Hex to be a squid. You need 7 million to be a dolphin. And there's about 715 counts apparently with 7 million. And EINC to be a squid, you need 555 INC. Well, it's a lot cheaper today, isn't it? It's $1.10, isn't it? $1.10. And dolphin, there you need 5,500 dolphin as well. So that is, what is that? Is that the right ones? Holders based on league rankings, token leagues as well, Pulse leagues. All right. What else we got on here? It's pretty cool. ROI charts. I don't know if we want to look at those right now, but ROI charts. That's ROI charts right now. And what do we got there? What is that one? Pulse? Solana. Pulse. Solana. I think it's Solana, the purple there. What else? Core coins. Obviously, they're down, relatively down, I think. Yeah, they're still up percentage-wise, but they're not that high, right? All right, what else we got there? Ecosystem. I'm not sure what the ecosystem map looks like. Oh, they got the bridges and everything. Oh, it's not too bad, is it? Nice little layout there. Yep, not bad. And they got the Learn Pulse AI Assistant. All right, who is Richard Hart? What else have they got here? Stats, of course. Intel. Oh, this Intel is new, isn't it? Wallet Intel map. Explore wallet interconnections and token flows across PulseChain. How about that? So that's cool. You got that. It'll be useful for a lot of people. Right, so that's some of the cool stuff happening there right now with the old PulseChain sats. Let's get into the markets though and see how everything's going. And maybe we might move to, let's see here. We got total volume, 8.6 million. So not great, but it is a Sunday in the US. And it is what it is. Wiki's in house there. Wiki is here after a big weekend. Wiki has been very busy. He's the party man of his town. We got DGen Hexkin in the house there. Hey, Superman, good to see you, DGen. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, it's pretty cool. We had an OG come back the other day in the Discord, so it's great to have the OG back he knows who he is. So kind of cool. Anyway, so we've got 8.6 million volume, so we're on the low side. And the transactions are still pretty healthy, 532,000. So it's been a positive. We've got a relatively new coin. It's been around for 6 days. I don't think it's launched at all. It's a token launcher, PX402. I'm not sure of the security around it. So once again, not financial advice. I haven't had any chance to check that. But it's currently not operating. What I can see is testing. But again, I don't know the status of that overall. But it's $7.16, up 145%. We got PulseChain, Phen. It's been up around 19 days or so. That's up 80% today. It's obviously related to UFOs. We've got some UFO pairs there. Zendog with its peacock pair is up 10%. Let's have a quick look at Zendog and see where that's at the moment. So that is the pair with peacock. Had some big volume flush through it. So some market makers coming in there from looks at it. What else there? Peacock itself is on the move, up 7.66%, and was trying to push a new all-time high. I don't think it's got there yet, but it was trying to push a new all-time high. So we're going to talk about that in a second. Pump tires is number 6 right now. Let's have a look at that, up 7.4%. Obviously, pump tires there probably going to be of some value, representing all the pump tire beneficiaries. They also benefit from Peacock's activities, but that is at 8200th of a penny right now, and so that's coming off the bottom, no doubt. All right, so what else has we got there? We got OG WebChef, world's greatest PDI printer, up 7.4%, off some low volume for this one. But Peacock there, number 8 and 9, and Zendog number 10. So it kind of shows you who's dominating there, the old Peacock, and 1 or 2 projects that are associated to it in the top 10 there. Now, let's have a quick look at we'll take a look at this pair here, number 8, and we're going to go through some of the expos and see what they've been up to, because these guys are really leading the pack here with a juggernaut of an ecosystem being rolled out, and it's just happening, week after week, virtually, one upgrade after another. And it's just expanding all the time, and it's still, I think, lots of big things to come. So I think we got a little post back here earlier. Now, yeah, they've got a lot of stuff coming. Now, if you guys aren't in Strategy Club, I highly recommend you get in Strategy Club, because Strategy Club, I posted something very important yesterday. So yeah, if you want to get into that, that's around the roadmap for Peacock. Now, we are expecting an official roadmap to come out, but I have pulled something very special together there for the Strategy Club. So if you're not joined that, I just highly suggest. But it's only $35 a month to join up via the Whoop shop. That's WHOP, Whoop. Whoop, it's a pretty common, popular site to join up to. And you can join our Strategy Club today in the Discord. You also get the community membership as well in Discord as well. So join up to that. You'll be able to get access to that and much, much more intel that's being passed through there early. I pass it all through there, either exclusively or early. So get in on that. That's pretty cool. And that breakdown about the roadmap for Peacock, it's exclusive to the Kryptonite show. It looks pretty awesome. But we are expecting some updates from the Liberty Swap as well. But yeah, it's pretty detailed. So pretty excited about where that's heading. What else there? We got obviously these guys have been out talking about everything. 6 hours ago they said we're loading major rocket fuel into the bird, stacking up now. Can't wait to share once the boss signs off. Now, who the heck is the boss, guys? Who the heck is the boss? You can ask yourself, who the heck is the boss? Let me know in the chat there who you think Liberty Swap's boss is. We obviously have the main man who's always posting, but who is the boss? Are they alluding to somebody else? Let me know what you think about that. We got PLS Incinerator in the house there. Hello, good to see you. Welcome. I love your little thumbnail or little profile pic. Looks pretty good. SMO Spider in the house there, wearing the sunglasses. Gotta wear the shades. That's the true. And I probably need some shades here in New Zealand now. The sun's starting to show itself. I need to get some nice little, was it like little Ray-Bans or something? I don't know. We had another one. What was another cool glass? Anyway, can't remember, but that could be pretty exciting. So yeah, Peacock just getting ready to rumble. Now, as you guys know, it's always good to look at their comments. Yeah. Why would anyone be sidelined if they are late? Just buy a bag. It's not late at all. The journey is to $10 has only just begun. So I love this sort of stuff, right? The journey to $10. What is that there? You got the goggles now, glasses. Yeah, it's exciting, guys. It's still very early in the old Peacock. Now, think about where Peacock is. It's at 18.6 million market cap, 22. Now, the RSI, is on 70 on the daily, so it's getting, it's up at the almost overbought period, but we're expecting to go into some probably elevated area here, well above that with the launches coming up. And we may cool off too. We may just chill out at 2.2 cents for a few days, and before we get the big move. So that is the daily. Now the US is coming off the US on Sunday, so presumably this week is when we're going to get this big moves. Now, one of the big moves, of course, is what we're expecting next round of, I think it's going to be LP pools launched up, and they've talked about 200,000 to 300,000 US dollars worth of pulse. I think coming in, or at least eat the pulse, and that's going to be very interestingly how that's going to be used across the pools. So just without getting too much into the roadmap, we are expecting EHEX pools, pulse pools, and to the PDI community, PDI as well, which is going to be a big burning mechanism there. So everyone's looking out for that. Now, that's going to not only benefit PDI, but also benefit the bird Peacock for Liberty Swap. So kind of cool. And the game's just just ramping up there from the old Liberty Swap. So it's pretty cool. A lot of action here, and these guys are building out a giant ecosystem. So it's not the average project, right? Not the average project at all, which is pretty cool. So yeah, they've been out and about. I think that's it. That's about, is it? Yeah. What is that? This Peacock breakout looks very promising. We just need to keep burning more and adding liquidity across different blockchains to support traders, and that's very important, right? Smart traders know you can move in and out of a rising asset without worrying too much about downside risk. That's what makes Peacock special. It's a rare and best trade on PulseChain at this moment. Absolutely. So kind of cool. That's from the team. That steak's making you hungry, isn't it? Making you hungry. I know you guys are getting hungry when you see the steak. As some people say, I don't like steak. Now, unfortunately, there was something that happened, and that is somebody accidentally sent 573,000 Peacock. Remember, there's not that much Peacock in existence, if you think about it. There's Peacock is a pump tires token, it's $1 billion, and they've already burnt 15.5% almost, and they got another 15% or so in LP pools, and that's growing. And someone accidentally sent 573,000 Peacock to the token contract, unfortunately, and they can't get it out, right? They can't rescue it, and so it's gone. It's gone forever. And that's a pretty decent bag of peacocks. I'm not sure how they were thinking about it. I mean, it's not it's not unheard of. People do that all the time. Not everybody, but it happens. And so that's quite a decent bag of peacock. $13,000 at the moment. So if we're going to $10, what's it going to be worth in the future? It's pretty insane, right? So what's that, 5.7 million or something like that? I don't know. It's crazy. So yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately, we do feel for people that have that, accidentally do that. But it is too late now. It's pretty much happened. So that is something happened, and I guess as it's now a burn. It's now a burn of the supply with that happening. So that is Liberty Swap right now. I'm not sure if they had too many on the replies side. I think we may have read all those. Yeah, I think that's it at the moment on the old burn. Yeah, but they have burnt 15%. I mean, already over 15.5% almost. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah, so that's pretty much it on the old Liberty Swap. So ticking away there, and just around about 2.2 cents. And we might see it, I don't know, we might see it just consolidate a little bit, let the RSI cool off a little bit. We'll see. Maybe it's just going to be overheated and get up to like 80, 90. I mean, it's always possible with the big news coming out this week. 200,000 to 300,000 it's going to be applied to boost the bird, feed the bird, as it were. So that's pretty awesome. Moving down below the top 10, we've got Zero Trust, also a Peacock pair, up 5.3%. So you can see it's your best friend right now. We've got GoPulse at the moment, number 12. It's sitting at 9.8 cents. That's a little bit higher, at 4.4%. Another OG WebChef Dominance is up 4%. Let's have a quick look at that one right now. It's at 1.1 cents. See how that's going. Yeah, still off the bottom though. Look at that, still off the bottom. Look at that. Used to have some glory, the glory days, up at $4.15, and now at 1.1 cent. So there we go. Crypto can be an amazing place. It can also be a hell place as well, right? That's pretty much it. So that is 90mm right now, our second biggest DEX. This is currently had a little rally off the bottom. It was down at 5600th of a penny, now at 1.1 cents as well, funny enough, coincidentally. So that is up and consolidating. So the RSI is still okay at 58, so it's not overbought at all. So that's kind of good news. The 4-hourly sitting around about 56. So, that's probably just getting ready for another move. No reason why not, and especially if we get a bit of a move on PulseChain after the whale sold yesterday or so. So that's on the move there. For investor, OG Web Chef again, $4.24. The parent, the grandparent, up 3%. Let's see where that is right now. Still off the bottom as well on the old OG Web Chef there. You do have to get into their Telegram to see what they're up to. Number 18 is Top Hat, and of course that's Pet of Peacock as well. So Peacock is kind of the story at the moment, and I don't see it slowing down, actually. I think this is going to be the story week after week after week based on the roadmap, and if you joined our strategy club, you get access to that. So the link's in the video description on YouTube to that, also pinned to the top of X, I believe, so you can check that out. Now, top time dividend is up 2.4%, and time dividend actually has some news. Should we go through a little bit of that? I think we should. Now, it obviously had a really nice rally. That's maybe 50-60% sold off depending on where you're starting, but it's still got higher low here. In fact, just I guess if it bounces it from this area, it has tried to bounce from here twice, but it's down there at the moment after the whale sold, I guess, at 2200th of a penny. RSI is down at 40, so a reasonable bounce here it's been before. And let's go have a look at some of their stuff that they've got, because they have been talking about some upgrades for the time Internet Money Wallet. So I think they've been doing some stuff around that. 21 hours ago, Internet Money community, we have exciting news and important requests for you. We hear your feedback on UI visual aesthetic enhancements. So this is something that a lot of people have wanted for some time. It is a really robust wallet, but could be sped up and the user interface changed quite a bit. So I'm glad that they're addressing that issue. Other than that, they've been fantastic. So they're almost at 100,000 downloads as well. 100% as we truly built a wallet for the people. We greatly appreciate feedback, so people can provide information there if you want to go do that. So if you're using Internet Money Wallet, go and do that. So yeah, that is some of the people already putting some comments in there. Obviously, they're also with the launch of Switch. If you guys remember, Switch was launched on by Brandon, formerly Rags to Riches, on PulseChain, and it's also operating on Ethereum, and that's now being integrated. I believe it's going to be put into Internet Money Wallet as well. So you'll have access to the switch.win from Brandon as well. So pretty cool. All right, so that's something to look forward to. I think that's kind of it. Some of the cool things happening right there. Getting some listings. Yeah, they're getting some clout around the place, right, as a wallet. So they're getting some pretty good clout. And of course, recently the big announcement was that they supported Bitcoin in the Internet Money Wallet, which is a great move there on the 22nd. So, they've been on doing some stuff there. UI is going to get the next big thing to upgrade that. And of course, that's basically you hold a time token and you get a share of the profits. People are doing a lot of swapping on there. And obviously, when PulseChain rallies, it will really get pretty valuable, and expecting some good things there for the time dividend wallet. Moving a bit further down, number 19 is Curve, up 1.6%. Fetch is up 1.2% here. Trump token, Pump Tires up 0.5%. We've got a little bit of movement on Pump Tires Hex, Pump Tires Firewall, UFO moving up 1/3%, and Zero Trust up 0.15% there, number 25. So not a lot of green today. Pretty low volumes, 8.8 million. Good number of transactions though, 535,000. But pretty modest here on a trending dashboard. Obviously, there are other coins on PulseChain that are doing well, but they're not on the trending list. And so 23 coins. Everything else is slightly red. And all the way down to the bottom here, what do we got at the bottom? We've got Gophers, no real volume on those ones. ICBM, which was doing really well, and SCADA, remember that? So those two were doing really well. SCADA was the new token. they've actually had a lot of profit taking happen. So after that big run, let's have a quick look at that. Great tokenomics, a great team, but it's once a lot of money's made, right? Some people want to take it. That's I guess what's happened there. So we had a massive run up. Look at that beautiful run up there for ICBM. Great team, great founder. From everything I've seen, has been really good. A 10x there in 20 days. Sorry, 10, almost 11x there in three and a half days, almost three and a third days. Pretty cool. And then of course, with that run up of a 11x, let's say, in such a short time, no doubt you're going to have profit taking. It's just inevitable, right? And down it went 69. So let's pull up the RSI on that, shall we? Just to show how powerful the RSI is. Surely it would have signaled that. So the run up was pretty high. You got up to 92. So if you didn't see 92 as a signal to sell, then that's the best time, right? So if you see it get that hot, 90 is super hot, right? And it's probably time. And look, it's all cooled off all the way down to 43 there with a 70% retrace on a 1011X. But a really good project. Scarcity, really, really good play there. The other one, of course, they launched a new one, was SCADA, and that is still doing pretty well. Look at that. Look at that. Still doing pretty well. May have seen some rotation into SCADA too there, right, after that run up. But we've got the price at the 3/4 of a penny, just coming back down to 44, which is, percentage wise is still pretty decent despite the rally. We're up at 42% down, but on that big rally, pretty massive. So yeah, that's huge. In fact, what's the open here? The open is 5,300. What's a 5,300? 53 somewhere in there, is it? We've got pretty big moves anyway from the bottom. So let's go to the top there. What's it? 147,000%. So not too bad, having a bit of profit there, 44% on this one. So pretty cool with SCADA. So some pretty big profit takings there. Vault 369 is down rather a lot actually. So that's down 18.5%. And of course, we're waiting for the launch of this. There is a big giveaway competition on it right now from Fast Abdul, so you can go check that out. I think it's giving away daily prices. So it's not bad. We've got X39 in the house there, a long time. Good to see a X39 in Christchurch, New Zealand too. We know somebody else lives down that way. Some way that way, causes a lot of trouble. But he's good. He's happens to be a popular guy. Brendan's in the house there. Hey, Supermat, let's hope for up November. Yeah. Let's hope for that. All right, so this is Vault 369. So let's come down a little bit there. We've got a 4-hour lead. So we'll put the RSI on this too. Let's see how good the RSI was, indicating. So we only got enough data for 4 hours. So well, actually it wasn't too bad, was it? Just too much of a pump, and it hasn't launched yet, so it's just fading. Plus we had PulseChain down, right? So let's have a look at the ratio, see if that's up on the ratio. Very much, and obviously that's down dramatically, so down to 38. Was peaked out at like 55 pulse per volt. Look, still waiting for the launch. Multi-chain, multi-collateral liquidity fork there. I think the first of its kind. A few others down here as well. Kiska, PulseChain, DFC. Now Solid X right now, waiting for the staking pools to launch, is at $1.75. So that's continued to sell down. So let's have a quick look at that. And we're at $1.74. So that's continued to break down. We broke down from $13.75. And I think around the launch, we're sitting around $8, around about $8.50, let's say. And we've come all the way down to 174. Obviously, a lot of rotation into X game as X game is rallying, and then some big players selling down that market. So been a lot of opinion pieces on X on that. So it is getting close to oversold. We are pretty much almost down to 30. So it's almost there to oversold. So we'll see where the bottom is on this. And of course, we are waiting for the staking pools, and we'll see how all that plays out in the future. So keep tab on that. All right, what else? I don't think we had X game down there, did we? No, I can't see X game off the top of my head there. Here it is here. So X game is it cooled off? Down 3.7%. Oh yeah, it's kind of cooled off, isn't it? So it does look like it's kind of found some sort of a bottom here at 9,300 of a penny, and just sitting around 1 cent at the moment, but still, finding its place. Let's go to 4 hourly there. Let's go to the daily. The daily there. So the daily, it's almost oversold, not quite 34. But let's see if it can try and find some price floor here. It's got really there's no level here. I mean, we had a little bit of level around, 5,800 of a penny, and so forth. So yeah, the other way, of course, is finding it is maybe using a Fibonacci or something, and that might help. So I guess it depends on where you're going to take it from, but let's take it from the bottom here. And that would suggest, that we've already broken the 76 at 1.3. So that's not really that helpful. I mean, if you're going to take it from, say, a breakout level maybe here, I mean, it's a 1.4, so it's not much of a difference, right? So at the moment, still trying to find, supports. I guess the only real support there we got horizontally is 0.7 of a penny. And the RSI, it's got a little bit of room, so it could creep down there. But at the moment, trying to fight around the 1 cent mark, which is kind of that number bias, I guess. So we'll see how that goes at the moment. And of course, we're waiting for news about further developments, and we'll wait patiently for that. All right, that is where we are on that one. What else? I think that's kind of it for those markets. Where we're doing for time. 36 minutes on the hour, not bad. What else? What else is looking interesting here? Vouch is down 1.75%. Now, Voucher, of course, is the biggest validator on PulseChain now. And of course, we saw that account that sold at 500,000 yesterday or so. That was used to be a big validator as well. Apparently, with all the accounts, was in the top 15, top 30 with the particular accounts, and has ended up selling out and moving on, I guess. So that is kind of where we are, but allows Vouch to continue on and not only in the validator revenue from about, was it 4,600, 4,700 validators, but also they're adding more validators constantly. So this is really becoming, I know it's like a sovereign put. It's a bit like Tom Lee's little sovereign put, isn't it, for validating? And so, yeah, they're continuing to climb. A powerhouse. Plus, they have the 5% reflection token on trading volume, which is, doing a lot high volume in this period at the moment, $1,400. We've had a little bit of profit taking there from 6,300 down to 5,200 right now. RSI sitting just around 50. So Vouch there, not looking too bad. Some of these other ones like Sparta with the Hex Treasury and all that, they're all waiting for Hex to rally, waiting for Hex to rally. Hex is waiting for Hex to rally. Hex is waiting for Hex to rally. But in the meantime, it's a great pickup. It's 6,600 of a penny for Hex right now. Just crazy good entry there for Hex. ALGO, obviously, also, which has been a great performer, waiting for Hex to do a nice little rebound too. Unity's getting closer to wave 3, day 89, I think it is. Is it day 89? So it's getting closer. We'll keep tabs on that. What else there? We've had a little bit of movement on the OG WebChef stuff today, various peers. But the top story right now is Peacock. It is the one that is the juggernaut on PulseChain. And as we talked about yesterday, maybe the meme to dominate them all, right? So I think we've got RH memes. Let's go to RH memes. I think we've got the RH memes. Yeah. RHmemes.com, guys. RHmeme.coms. .coms. Yeah, gee. Such slang, street slang. All right, so we got let's go down here and have a look at the site here. Close. I want to close. All right, what's happening, guys? I'm being rugged. I pushed the wrong. I just didn't want to come to this. I don't want to come here. I pushed the wrong button. That's how easy it is, guys. All right, so let's go full screen on this, shall we? Shall we go full screen? No, let's leave it there. It looks kind of pretty in the little box. We got Get Hex announced there. Good morning. Welcome. I still love your Hex Diamond pick there as well. I haven't seen. Has anyone seen the founder of Hex Diamond around? I haven't seen him. He used to pop in all the time. It's been some time. He did the NFT series for Hex Diamond, and he did a 721s. I think it was the first. No, it's the first with the 1155 contracts. I think on PulseChain with NFTs in the NFT space. That was pretty cool as far as I know. And man, they were really good. And also he did something else as well that he launched. A token, was it a token? I can't remember, but it was pretty good. All right, so at the moment we've got Peacock at the top, guys. It's the number one based on the RH memes here at almost 22 million in market cap. It has left most used to dominate, right? Most used to dominate. It was at 15.5 million, but that has been left in the dust from Peacock. and it's about to be left in the dust even more this week with the 300,000 coming, and the next level of ecosystem expansion with the LPs and things. So yeah, and then we got Pump Tires down here at 8.1 million, still performing off the bottom. Remember, we saw that off the bottom, but up a little bit today. So yeah, pretty interesting. Now these aren't all the memes on PulseChain, of course. These are RH memes, I guess a subcategory, probably the most important category, one would argue. And then we got some of the copies, right? The Pump Tires Hex, Pump Tires Die, Pump Tires Trump Token, Pump Tires Peppy. Peppy had performed pretty well. Was it a week ago? It was doing very well. And Pump Tires Bitcoin, pretty interesting there. So there's lots of cool ones there. Page two, got to go to page two. And we got, Pump Tires USD Tether, Pulse, Pump Tires Pulse, Pump Tires SolidX from Firewall, Pump Tires USDC, Dodge, ETH, Solana, PulseX, ADA. It's got all of its own little Pump Tire visions. Page three, we got even Pump Tires Tron. Can you believe it? We even got Bria down here right now. Now, Bria had a little bit of a bounce the other day, and of course, that's what's Bria waiting for, right? It's waiting for Coinwell. Should we go and see if there's any updates for Coinwell? I think we should. But anyway, Bria is waiting for that. I do have an issue with the community. They need to be more open, an open community, and they need to do more memes. Especially with Peacock Rising, if they want to be competing. Now, Coinwell's coming, Coinac is coming, but they do need to do that. Now, that's true for a lot of meme communities. If they wanted to really get involved, they need to get out there and work. And if you're going to be a meme community, you got to meme, right? My phrase is, he who memes wins. He who memes wins. I like it. He who memes wins. I got the thumbs up from GetHex. A big shout out there. Great to have you. Yeah, I like the first the handprint there. PulseChain is the diamond amongst the rough. It certainly is. But hopefully, it's going to be beautiful with the peacock spreading its wings. Let's go Bria, says the SMO. Yeah, Bria there. Bria. It's naturally spelt like Briar, but it's actually Bria, isn't it? But Bria's not really a puppy anymore. It's like an aggressive adolescent teenager or something like that. All right. So it's kind of cool. So anyway, we got that right now is at 0002. So it looks like it's bounced off the bottom there as well. That's a 15-minute chart. Let's go to the daily though on the old Bria. We can see that it had a nice little pump rally the other day. Is that an early sign of things to come? But it pumped from pretty much close to the bottom there, 0001488 or something, to 440s 4500. So it was a really good pump there. I think it was a 2x or so. And it's just tapered off right there at 24. Now, obviously, it's waiting for the Rack of Michelle, Ms. Rochelle, and Triple Dad, and to make some action there. But let's have a look at Rack of Michelle. Rack and Rochelle, of course, wearing the stylish imagery. It's going for the GQ look. And yeah, he's put this out. He's got lots of posts. He loves the AI. This guy, I think he's been waiting for AI his whole life. Rack and Rochelle, he loves it. And hey, look, I've used it too. It is pretty cool. And it's also does some really warped stuff as well. It's pretty weird. So it's warped stuff. But there we go, a little duck in there. So it's kind of cool. What else we got there? Scroll down. Yes, he's been posting a little bit of stuff out there about that. Now he has posted about a little sneak peek into Coinwell, and he did that the other day, and I reposted that. I think it was yesterday with Coinwell. So some people are having a lucky little look in on Coinwell. Now, it is going to be an ecosystem of products, but it will have a liquidity fork at least at the minimum stablecoin. But it's going to be very blue chip, as we've mentioned before. So that is in play right now. But there's also Ms. Rochelle, right? Ms. I think hopefully I get it right. Ms. Rochelle, Jean de Beers, and she is the CEO of Coin Division, and Coin Division is, of course, the oversight company for all the businesses that are going to be launched, including Coinwell, Coinaki, and I think 3 others at least, which I think some of them are focused around education and stuff like that. So we'll keep a lookout for that. That's Jean de Beers, I guess Jean de Beers. and she's one of the female influencers as well. So she's got lots of hats, wears lots of hats. So she's out and about. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her ramp up there. And of course, her dog is the Bria dog, right? The Bria dog there, and she's training it. I think training the dog. Is it going to be a guide dog? Is that what's going to be there? I'm not quite sure, but Esamosius, did you see his trustee post? Yeah, is that the one I covered? Yeah, the sneak peek. Yeah, I did. I reposted that. I did repost it yesterday, and then. But this is the dog Bria. That's the Bria dog right there. Can you guys see the Bria dog? Yeah, you can. I got the sound. I've got the sound on this. Let's see.
Bria sitz. Good sitz. Bria Platz. Good Platz. Good Platz. Bria sitz. Good sitz. Okay. Okay, good girl.
All right, so that's Bria getting a bit of training there for rack. Yeah, I think we looked at that. We looked at the post, I'm pretty sure. But that is Bria, and Bria is no longer, how is his name pronounced, Super? It's Bria. It's not Briar. I used to call it Briar, but now Bria is the name. I know you're trying to trick me out, Wookie, but it's not going to work. Well, so that is used to be a little puppy, but now it's it's kind of like a teenage adolescent dog, but it's been trained, and you could see some training there going on. So Bria may end up being I think it's going to be the AI agent for Coinwell, and that's kind of what we're expecting. So we'll see what happens in all that space. But there we go. Jean de Beers. It's got a good sound to it, doesn't it? Jean de Beers. I'm probably saying it wrong. Yeah, probably saying it wrong. Well, he says it's a girl. It's a girl. Yeah, right. Yeah. It's a girl. Some more videos. She's getting trained all the time. The old doggy. There's dog out on the beach. Is that the same dog? It looks like a different dog. Different. Oh, that's the same dog. That's the same dog. What's it called? It's a Mona Lisa or something. Mona Lisa. Is that Rackham in the back? I think that's Rackham in the background there with the short shit there. Rackham in the back there. So yeah, that is what they've been up to. And there's Work-Life Balance, Bria edition. She's the boss. I'm just the chair. There we go. So that dog is pretty crazy dog. Was it Brennan says it's good at zitting. Zitting, yeah. Is that like German, or is that actually a word that people use for training dogs? Because I'm not really a dog person. So I don't know. Yeah, might want to join Coinwell Telegram channel. Information there is dropped early. And this is a video they did advertising for Coinwell. Do you guys know? Do you remember who was the Pollywood guy? You remember Pollywood, the guy, Mr. what's it, FIFO or whatever? It reminds me of that. He was a doctor. He was a nurse. He was all sorts of things. He was dead. He was alive. Can't remember his name, Mr. Fofo or something. He ended up getting taken out at the end there by his own people, we're going to say. So there we go. Or at least by people that want to hold him to account. Anyway, so some cool stuff happening there with the old dog bird. So that is Bria. That's on the mix there on the old pump tires. And we'll see. The Battle of the Memes is coming up for Koinaki, and I'm super excited about it. Hopefully it's set up really well so that I can stream about it. That'd be cool. Really easy. So there's many pages there of RH memes on here. 102 active peers apparently. And we're ticking away on that one. So that is kind of the play right now. Yeah, so let's see where everything heads, guys. Let's see where it all goes on that. And have I got the right page here? I do. You never know. You never know what will happen as well. Like we've got this 300K coming for the old Peacock coming to go to the next level. Now, I did do a roadmap in the Strategy Club. If you haven't joined that, join up today. The link's in the video description and pinned to the top of X. the roadmap update is very insightful. So you definitely want to check that out. It is quite fulsome, and we will be getting an official roadmap coming up. But the roadmap might be even bigger than what we get. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We also might get one of these, right?
You could get a god candle. You could get a god candle. You could get a giant green candle at any moment. Because it's easier to get them. Because it's easier to get them. Less economic because there's less of it for sale.
So that might happen at any time. You just never know. We have got interest rate cuts now. Richard he always watches interest rate cuts, and of course we already had that. We had 2 cuts so far this year. We now got the federal funds rate at 3.75 to 4%. We got, I think, 60% chance or so of an interest rate cut by the end of the year. That is kind of where we are right now on that. The other big thing, of course, is we've had Gladiator Games. Tournament number 8 is finished today. So we're going to pick that up. Let's go have a look and see who won. Who are the winners? And I think there's lots of winners, but let's go see. Let's go see how I did. Now, I must confess, I think yesterday I had quite a good start. But then today I had battles, and I have to confess I didn't do too well, unfortunately. I was disappointed in myself. Some battles I thought I should win, I didn't win. I was very upset about it. But that's part of the game, right? That's part of the game. You can't, it is what it is, as they say. It is what it is. So let me log on here quickly. And we're going to bring in Gladiator Games, which is the game on PulseChain now, where you can, there's cash prizes every weekend, during the week as well, midweek tournaments. And there's midweek tournaments, which are smaller tournaments. Then there's the weekend tournaments, which is 2 of them that go together. One where you have customized outfits, and the other one where you anybody can just fight, and you're just based on skill, pure skill game. And $3,200 in prizes this weekend for Halloween, which is pretty amazing. Anyway, let's go see how I did. And let's see how everybody else did. It's not all about me. Not all about me, because I got smashed. So as you guys know, last weekend I ended up winning the Pulse. What's it called? Let me go to the past here. I got to go to the past. I ended up winning the one of the tournaments, which I was pretty proud about. As you guys know, I've been working for 6 weeks for it, and I finally got it. So here we are on Gladiator Games, and so tournament had just finished. Finished like maybe 50 minutes ago or something, an hour ago. It finished. Brennan says I was speaking the German. I think. Oh, the German. Oh yeah, this is good. Yeah. Wie geht's? Raus? Something like that. You type like a Wookiee, says Wookiee's getting at you, Brennan. We got Hex Vader in house there. Hey, gang, good to see Hex Vader. Big shout out. Welcome to the chat. So, yeah, we had tournament number 8, guys. $3,200 in prizes, and it is closed. And what a tournament it was. It's last weekend, tournament 7, I did a lot better, honestly. I was winning a lot of battles. Everything was just on a ride. I was just on a run. And I was beating people that I shouldn't have been beaten, and all sorts of stuff. And but this weekend, it was kind of a mixed to the downside for me. But other people were doing really well. So that's the positive. So anyway, so the pure skills, this is the one where anybody can kind of fight. You just based on your skills, you can get a Generation 3 Gladiator, and you can fight. So there were $360 in Rome prizes and $400 in silver, which enables you to get legendary gear. Legendary is the best gear, right? The best gear on the game. And the first place was $50. The second place was $40. Third place was $30 as well. And the fourth, the fifth place was $20. And then the top 20 places were 100 silver each, which you can go and get yourself legendary gear. So when you get that silver, you can go up to the store. So you got the store, and then you can go into create a custom item, and it's got silver. You can spend your silver. You can use gold, which is basically pulse, right? Gold is pulse. But if you got silver, which you win in a tournament, you can make a weapon or an armor shield for free, right? And you can choose the item, and in the tier. So tier is basically the same thing as generation. So we're Generation 3 now, right? So you want to put it up at 3, and then you can hit these strengths. You can get 9 points for these things. So strength, I put the 3 there. Speed, I want 3. And you can try and optimize your whole character based on this, right? Critical chance or crit chance, there's the critical damage. And there we are. So I've allocated 9 points, and then I can just forge the item. So I'm going to have a shield here. That's a Generation 3 shield. It's going to have 9 points on it, and I've allocated those points along the different strengths of there, and then I can forge the item. So that's kind of the idea of the silver. That's what you can do there. Let's go back to the tournament, and we have to go to pass, right, because it just finished. And tournament number 8. And so, yeah, let's have a look at these standings there. So we had 19 gladiators, which is really good, guys. So the game is growing, and you guys can join the game too. So definitely get ready. There'll be mid tournament this week, I think maybe Wednesday, and then tournament number 9, guys, which is Generation 3 gladiators as well. And that's at next weekend. So what do we mean by generation? Well, because people can breed new gladiators. We got Generation 1, Generation 2, and now we're on to Generation 3, and they last for about 4 weeks. So every generation they're using that one for 4 weeks. So you sort of upgrade it and get the cost up front, and then you go battle for the next 4 weeks. That's basically the idea of what you're doing there. All right, but let's go to the past one here, get into the tournament updates. So we had 19 people. Equalized bracket means yes. In other words, there's no really customization. It's just get in there and have your best skills. And let's have a look at the standings here. So we've got PGGC. So these are guys that are new to PulseChain. They're gaming guild. So they're used to playing games, but they're from, I think, from the Philippines, from Southeast Asia there. And they've really come through the ranks. So they're actually doing pretty well. And we can see there that they're up at number 1, PGGC Khalees, which is pretty. They wagered 800,000 gold, and they won 21. They lost 11. Germanicus there. Man, Germanicus pretty powerful. I don't know who it is, but man, they were pretty tough. They came in number 2. Then we got PGGC Bombastic came in, and they did pretty well. In fact, they only had 7 fights. So it was 7 fights there. And they ended up getting number 3. And then yours truly, hashtag Superman in the house. Power Poke. It's a terrible name. I know. I'm going to change it. Power Poke number 4 there is. I had my last tournament last time for Generation 2 for the previous tournaments was a really good name. It's such a good name. The Chosen One. Remember that Chosen One? That's a great name. But Power Poke, I don't know. We're number 4 there. And so anyway, I'm number 4. John Swords, number 5. Number 6 is I'm on Rush. PGGC, another one of the community there from Southeast Asia, Hard Worker, number 7. And so not only are they new to PulseChain, but they're onboarding to PulseChain and playing via the Gladiator Games. Isn't that cool? So, Gladiator Games doing its onboarding role there. Number 8, the Firstborn. Number 9, MVS Legendary. Know who MVS is, right? The editor of the Monster Thread there, but I don't think that's him. I think that was bought off the market, I think. So, yeah. Number 10 was PGC Lad. Then number 11, Brutus. Rome Hermes, number 12. Damio, number 13. PGC Pogi, another one of the PGC crew. Number 14 there. Rome Media, number 15. Rome Holder, number 16. Zimbimba, number 17. Dopina, number 18. And Yemiti there at number 19. Now, they all joined. Those 3 joined. 2 of them didn't even fight, so that's maybe this got busy. Yemamite did fight, but lost 9 fights. So I got a feel for Yemiti there at the bottom at number 19. But what a huge growth there in the number of players, which is fantastic, right? Fantastic. So good news there, guys. Good news. That is the pure schools. That's the sort of the minor tournament in the weekend, but still $760 in prizes. Pretty cool. Now the main tournament, which is where you have customized gladiators. You had $1,950 in Rome token for the prizes, and then $400 in silver. Can you believe it? And so we got the top prize of $200, so it's a pretty handsome prize. And then number 2, $190, and so forth. So $180 third prize, all the way down to number 15, and that is $60. So remember that 15 is $60. Top 20 places is 100 silver. Remember, you buy legendary weapons with that. Gladiators in there too, 19. So 19 was a cool number. I think people were hoping we would hit 20, but 19 is huge growth from what we previously had. I think we had like 16 and 14, 15. So this is a really big growth in the game. So awesome stuff happening, guys, in Gladiator Games. And if you're not playing it, get in and play. It really is a lot of fun there. Let's review the final standings. Let's have a look there. Can you see me at the top? No, unfortunately, I'm not at the top. But we got Crassus, the Gladiator, came in, and boy, some of these are powerful Gladiators at the top. Now, you're always going to have very competitive, fully kitted out, kind of customized Gladiators at the top there, battling it out. But they bet over $1 million gold, which is $1 million pulse. They won 23 and lost 18. Ended up winning there. Brutus number 2 at 20 wins, 0 losses. So Brutus was just brutal. I fought Brutus. That was my first fight, I think, was Brutus. And it was brutal. And we got John Swords there. Amazing, did a great result there at number 13. And I think that's might be one of our famous people there, tournament champions. But they came in number 3. Lost 25, which is a lot of losses there. I'm not sure why there's so many losses on John Swords. Octavia there, number 4, came in 10 wins there. Number 5 is Noah the Fisherman, 10 wins there as well. Those are our top 5. Then Marcus, etc. All the way down, you can see these winners there. Marcus, Flavius, Sabina, Redina. Lots of new names here. Lots of new names. Germanicus. Of course, there will be new names because they're Generation 3 for the first week. Tournament 8 is the first tournament for first main tournament for Generation 3 Gladiators. Germanicus there, number 8. MVS Legendary as well. Power Poke, that's just me, right? I came in number 12, guys. What a loser. No, it's good. It's still a good spot, guys. Let's accept it. Let's accept it for what it is. But I was really hoping to get at least into the top 10. Number 8 would have been nice. I'd have been happy with number 8. I always try to be the average player and get into the 7, 8 spot. But the competition, there's more people playing, guys, and this is the way it is. But I did. I had a couple of disappointing fights, and I made 1 or 2 mistakes in particular. But it is what it is. And I tell you what, I'm fighting the guys with the nets. The guys with nets, they're really challenging. I always find it difficult fighting them. But anyway, Power Poke there came in at number 12, and so on. And then we have Depina there, number 13. Rome Hermes 14. Diana Baby, big shout out to Diana Baby. She's number 15 there. So that's the bottom of the cash prizes. And then these other people, of course, qualify for silver, right? So we've got Zinzimbi there, the Rome holder, Rome Media, and Renata there as well. And they've all had a few fights each. Some of them have lost a lot. So they're just obviously learning how to play. And anyway, but hey, look, I was number 12 and I had 18 losses. I couldn't believe it. Crazy, guys. You guys know to actually every week I've been going up from week 2 because I didn't fight in the first week. I don't think I fought in the first week. I fought in week 6 all the way through to week 8. Now, week 7 was I peaked out. Remember, I was going up every week. I was getting better and better and better. And then this week, I've had a little bit of pullback. There's been more competition. We've got Generation 3 Gladiators. So there's a little bit of adjustment to make. But I still underperform. But hey, look, next tournament, we've got midweek tournaments. We've got a tournament number 9 coming up. I'm going to definitely try to aim to do better next tournament, right? That's the thing. That's what you do. So that's the results there. $3,200 in prizes. Fantastic results there. Congratulations to all the winners. Now, I came 12th, right? So I think that means that I got $90 in the main tournament. And I came 4th in the pure skills. So that's $20. So it's $110 in prizes that I earned in Rome token. And maybe I got I don't know if I got any silver there, but certainly about $110 so I ended up getting. So there we go, folks. That's how it works. Next weekend, hopefully I'll do better. Do better next weekend. And let's see how it gets on there. So it's Gladiator Games, the hottest game on PulseChain, besides, I guess, X Game right now. So definitely check it out. And we do have other games, of course, that will be fully launching, like Mafia and Geezer and other games coming to PulseChain. But at the moment, those are kind of the 2 hottest games, is Gladiator Games and X Games right now. All right. And looking forward to it. Money, cash prizes every week, guys. Over $1,000. That's pretty awesome. And $3,200 this weekend. Amazing stuff. So there is a place to make, if you like games and crypto, that's a great place to be. Now, all right. So I think that's it for the moment. Let's jump away there. We're an hour and 4 minutes. I'm going to wrap up the show right now. Hope you guys enjoyed that coverage. And, of course, Gladiator Games. I'll post the link to that in the chat there if you guys want to get in there. Also, get into the Telegram because that's where all the gladiators live, basically. And you get all the tricks and tips in there and everything else. And there is how-to videos, all sorts of stuff for the Gladiator Games. And there is the link right there. I'll put that in there. All right. What else there? I think, what's it? Brendan says, I think the name let you down. Yeah, Power Poke, man. I got to change that name. I'd love some suggestions. If you guys have got any suggestions, leave it on X or on YouTube. I'd love to, I'm trying to do a rename. Power Poke. This is bad. I think it's jinxed me, man. I think it jinxed me. And I know whose fault it is too. I know whose fault it is. It's not mine. It's not mine. Brennan says you can't claim to be the best if you're last super. Yeah, I know it's horrible. Anyway, so I mean, it's not like I got fourth, at least fourth on one. I came 12th on the other one. The 12th, I was still looking for 7 or 8. That's kind of in my mind. I had 7, 8. I want to be in 7, 8 every tournament, and I came in number 12. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Anyway, so that's Glider Games. Glider Games there. That's cool. Not that one, says Wookie. Not that one. Yeah. Anyway, let me. I'm just going to put the link underneath the live stream on X, so that I put it on both places. So yeah, let's put that down. Bam, bam, bam. So if you want to join up, the link is going in the comment section. Join Gladiator Games tournament number. There's midweek tournament coming up, and tournament number 9 is coming up, and you'll find out about the prizes once the founder Jason is ready. I guess he's put them out pretty regular. If you have won prizes, I'm sure he's going to allocate the prizes to you for tournament number 8 pretty quick as well. And bam, there it is. We've got DJ and Hicks again. Appreciate all the comments below the X post there. Very, very cool. All right, how we doing for time? And now 6 minutes, probably a good place to finish, right? Brennan's laughing as well, laughing at my expense, no doubt. that's fine. All right, I have to come up with another name. So if you have got another name for my Gladiator, put it in on YouTube, on any of the channels that we're streaming to, or put it onto X in the comments, and I'll have a look at it today. Otherwise, I will make up something inventive if no one's giving me any good ideas. Has to be cool. All right, take care, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Onwards and upwards for PulseChain. DCA for the win. We've got very friendly prices. Looks like we've got big news coming from Liberty Swap this weekend. And the roadmap for the Liberty Swap looks absolutely utterly impressive. So it's going to be game on there. Also, awesome stuff. All right, catch you. See you. Bye for now. Oh, I just remembered Monster Thread's coming out this week. Tonight, actually, the 26th week of the Monster Thread. That is 6 months, guys. 6 months celebration for the Monster Thread coming out later today. So stay tuned for that. PulseChain's hottest news, and it's going to be very exciting. So I know MBS Crypto is working very hard on that out there at the moment. So stay tuned for that Monster Thread number 26. 6 months, can you believe it, of this constant news from PulseChain. It's been a privilege to be covering it, of course, as a publication of the Crypto Show. Pretty awesome. All right, take care. Catch you on the next one. Bye for now.